Hey there, this is Tara with Healing Adventures for yet another episode in my financial transformation. This is week 9, and it is all about the pleasure and the pain of the every dollar budget that I'm currently using. Thank you to all of you who have joined me on this journey, and for those of you that are new to Healing Adventures, we inspire, motivate, and activate people's truth, their passion, and their mission on this planet, all through stories of inspiration. I am a hypnotherapist. I am also a corporate sales rep. I am a mother. I am also an intuitive and energetic healing practitioner. So there's a number of things that I do. So go ahead, check out my channel, subscribe, like, comment below, share with your friends. But what this current video is about is I took on a transformational overhaul in my finances. Those of you who have followed from the very beginning, you know that there was a man in my community who committed suicide over finances. I am not committed that anybody do that. I understood why he did what he did from some context because I've been there before. When I went through the first process of foreclosure, I have been in all of those emotions and the frustration and the fear and the guilt and the shame. So much so that you just want to take yourself out. Like, I got that. And so I took on this journey as a commitment to this community to really share my own steps. And so this week is all about the pleasure and the pain of my budget. And what's come out of it is that I know where every dollar is going. And I was hoping to get to share with you and show you the every dollar budget that I discovered through Dave Ramsey, because it's been amazing. But it's on my phone, and my phone is actually what I'm using to record this right now, so it's not gonna happen. But I just wanna quickly get into my pleasure and my pain around budgeting. It's been intense. It's been a struggle. Those of you who have followed have watched me move through the process of the foreclosure on my home, which is no longer. I will say I made the first payment on my mortgage this weekend, which was the first time in over a year. And can I say it felt amazing. It felt so good to just call them up, to give them that routing number and send the money to my mortgage. Yay, thank you, God. So that was huge. But I've had some really other cool ahas over this last week. As you watched my last video around slavery to the dollar, slave to the dollar, I saw more of that this week. It came up more. My desire and my relentless behavior of wanting to change everything right now because this isn't good enough, and just like going crazy. It happened again. I got triggered and went directly to that place. One of the things that I have been doing to really take a look and take control of my finances is budgeting. I've been listening to the Dave Ramsey podcasts. I've been listening to his YouTube page. I actually discovered him about 8 years ago. I went through his Financial Peace University a couple times, and I actually transformed my finances to a certain degree at that point. I paid off debt. I ended up buying a new home. Here we are. You know, lots of great things came of that. However, I fell into yet another pattern that was very familiar with finances and almost lost my home. So one of the things that I have done to really take control of my finances is really look at budgeting. But I had to transform my context of what a budget was for me, because it's always felt very limiting and constraining. So I discovered his Every Dollar Budget app. I want to share these tools with you because they're making a difference for me. This app is amazing. I've looked at a lot of different budgeting apps. This is one of the apps that I have found to be the simplest. It has an area where you can plug in what you plan to spend for each category, what you spent, and the remaining amount. Why this is amazing for me, because if you know Dave Ramsey and you follow the envelope system, I did the envelope system for about a year and a half. It worked. I got into some better habits, but what I didn't like was carrying around all this cash on me all the time. I did not like that, and I did not like having all these separate envelopes. It is a great tool, and it is a great learning tool, but it is not one that I fully like. This app makes it so that I have an envelope in an app. It's awesome. So I literally plugged in all the numbers. I assigned every dollar that I'm making this month to a place. I then had more money come in that I wasn't aware was coming in. So then I had money remaining in my budget to put in all these different categories, which was amazing. And so I love that. When I go shopping, when I go to the grocery store, when I go to the gas station, I can immediately open my app, plug in what I spent, and then it will tell me what's remaining. So it's this amazing tracker. It's like a real-time tracker that you can have, and it's free. It costs nothing at all to have this app. And so if there's anybody out there struggling to budget, get this app. It's called Every Dollar app. Check it out because it has made such a profound difference for me. That is the pleasure. The pleasure is knowing that I now have a place to plug in every dollar. I get to say where it goes. I have that power and that freedom to really take control of my money. The pain is when I put it everywhere. I'm very aware of this squeeze that's been happening because my income went down, so I've been squeezing into this budget, and that's been difficult. When I want to go get my nails done, I used to just go get my nails done, but I'm not doing that now. When I want to just go to a movie and take my son to the movie, well, I gotta look in the budget. I used to just spend money, keeping it in my head, thinking, oh yeah, we can do that, we can do this, we can do that. So that's not happening anymore. I literally have to say, is it in the budget? And a lot of times, it's not in the budget right now. And that's been painful. It's humbling to learn how to live within a certain amount of money and not be an overspender. I have been a chronic overspender. I am a spender. If you're talking Dave Ramsey terms, I am a free spirit, I am a spender who has had to transform and become a saver. And that's been tough. I have what it takes to become what Dave Ramsey calls the nerd or the saver, the person who becomes wildly responsible about the finances. And that in itself has been painful to really have to walk that line and walk it in such a way that I don't want to be in this position again. Yes, I lost my job a little over a year ago. I had a mortgage. I had all these things that I had to then manage. I was also not responsible in taking particular actions and precautions to make sure that this whole fiasco that I just went through did not happen. I did not take those steps. I was not responsible. And so with that, it was yet another lesson, another opportunity, a time for me to really say, Tara, wake up. Do you really want to transform this area of your life called money, or do you just want to keep kind of flippantly moving through it? My commitment is to transform it. What's also very cool is once I completed that budget, I got a check in the mail for money I was not expecting. So it feels like, or seems like, as I've been taking control of this area, more and more miracle blessings keep occurring in my finances. And that alone has to be enough for me to say, you know what? This is so worth every painful moment that it has brought up for me. It's been a very humbling experience. And also, I'm going to put some links down to Financial Peace University. If you don't follow Dave Ramsey, or if you have and you want to be re-inspired, he is such an inspiration in terms of the tools, the tips, listening to other people's stories. Like, if this is an area for you that you really want to transform, I invite you to check out the links below. I will put them in the description box. The question of the day is, where is every dollar going? Where is every dollar that you bring in monthly going? And I challenge you, if you don't have a budget, get one and get wildly responsible and get wildly aware of where your money's going. Like, take the power back if you have not. And for those of you that are budgeting, for those of you who have complete power in your money, hooray, fantastic, I acknowledge you. That's it for this week. Thank you so much. Subscribe, share, hit the like button, please. If you have friends who may be inspired or may be interested in following this story, I've only got 3 more weeks to go, and then we'll go back to the regularly scheduled types of topics that I was talking about. But thank you all for all of your support. I hope to have some big, amazing thing occur over the next 3 weeks. I really don't know. I mean, there's been a lot, and I think I need to do a video just about that. I will be back next week to share more of what unfolds. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure, if you're new here, subscribe, hit the like button, share, tell all your friends, and comment below. Tell me, where is every dollar for you going? Have an amazing day.